Johann Hülsemann was a German Lutheran theologian. He is known as one of the most prominent Lutheran scholastic opponents of Georgius Calixtus in the Syncretistic Controversy. Biography. Early life and education. Hülsemann was born at Essen, 65 meters, N.W. of Bremen in East Frisia, the 4th of December 1602. He was educated at Norden, Stade, and Hanover. Before he had reached the age of 18, he went to the University of Rostock, and 2 years later to Wittenberg. He also studied briefly at Marburg. Career. In 1627 he removed to Leipzig, where he was permitted to lecture. In 1629 he was appointed professor at Wittenberg, where he achieved an authoritative position. In 1630 he was sent to Leipzig as a delegate to a convention in behalf of the Augsburg Confession, and in 1645 he took a leading position at the Colloquy of Thorn. In 1646 he became professor at Leipzig, and while there he also served as pastor of St. Nicholas Church and his superintendent from 1657. He wrote Calvinismus a Reconciliabilis as the counterpart to Bishop Joseph Hall's Roma a Reconciliabilis, adding an appendixque dogmatis int ad salutem creditu necessaria, which is somewhat conciliatory towards the Reformed doctrine of the Lord's Supper and the personal union. In his later years he denied his appendix and asked for it to be considered an immature writing of his youth. Though Hülsemann had been friends with Calixtus before Thorn, he became his declared opponent. In the years following Thorn, he became one of the most prominent adversaries of Calixtus, and though Abraham Calavius is more remembered today, many of his contemporaries considered him the leader of German Lutheranism. According to Ingetraud Ludolfi, he was a born systematician, whose attacks on Calixtus and the other Helmstedt theologians are far superior to most other anti-Helmstedt polemics. Death and afterward. Hülsemann died at Leipzig, June 13, 1661. Works. Hülsemann's principal works are his Breviarium Theologiae, Muster und Ausbildgute Werke, Dialysis Apologetica Problematic Calixtini, and Der Calixtianische Gewissenswurm.